A New Life of Mr. Methodone. A guidance of deferred prosecution with drug addiction treatment, DPDAT, released by the Zhanghua District Prosecutor's Office, Taiwan.
Oh, this summon from prosecutor's office comes so fast. Deferred prosecution and rehabilitation treatments? What the hell is that?
So, what is DPDAT? DPDAT is a method of combination of the judicial system and medical treatment, which allows drug addicts to rehabilitate without penalty, hence earn a possibility to embrace a whole new life hereafter. When you start the DPDAT session, you promise yourself that you will never touch the drugs again, that you will stay away from them. Find your way to resist the temptation of drugs in the process of recovery. You will be able to maintain your job, your family, and all the things you love about life. The normalcy of your life will not be interrupted by a prison sentence. More importantly, do you genuinely want to stop using drugs? Or do you merely try to shun the legal liability?
Yeah, right. But why should I get treatment just cause of doing drugs?
Drug addiction? Do you know what it means? Drug addiction is a medical condition. Your brain is inflaming from drug abuse. In addition to physical damage, you must take criminal liability as well.
Damn! You kidding me?
Of course, you can take the easy way out by being sent to a rehabilitation center or serving your time in prison straightly. But given that you might wish to take on the challenge of getting clean and healthy again, the prosecutor's office has partnered with several hospitals within its jurisdiction to offer the DPDAT option to help you quit the addiction.
Yeah, I do want to quit, but what do I do now?
Brilliant! You are willing to join DPDAT? Then please listen carefully to the following process. When you receive a subpoena and notice of deferred prosecution orientation from the district prosecutor's office, you will also receive the assessment and information forms of the partners' hospitals. You can scan the QR code printed on the notice and view the instructions online, or you can attend a briefing in person at the district prosecutor's office at the appointed time. Then choose a hospital listed on the assessment form. Make a telephone appointment with the hospital case manager and take the assessment form to the hospital for an evaluation. After the evaluation is completed, you should hand in the assessment forms to the district prosecutor's office as requested. Once the court hearing is over and the district prosecutor's office issues a written ruling of a deferred prosecution to you, you will be able to proceed to the DPDAT afterwards.
So be it. What exactly is the treatment? Should I taking pills or getting shots?
You are asking the right person, Mr. Methodone. There are several plans for DPDAT. A daily replacement drug, methadone, is assigned to Category 1 narcotics addiction cases. Medication term varies from hospital to hospital, so make sure you take your medication on time. The dosage will be increased or decreased depending on the monthly diagnosis. Category 2 narcotics addiction cases should see a doctor once a month at the hospital. Your doctor will conduct regular checkups, medication, and urine collections according to your condition. Please call the nurse practitioner in the hospital in advance to make an appointment to reduce waiting time and avoid unscheduled visit to the hospital. Besides, all participants are required to take a urine sample for testing at their expense at the hospital within 15 days prior to the end of the one-year treatment to verify the effectiveness of the treatment. All participants are also required to attend group therapy sessions to receive spiritual direction and support, plus regular follow-ups at the district prosecutor's office. to supervise drug addicts to achieve their goals. Furthermore, those hospitals and prosecutors have assessed to be suitable, depending on their condition respectively, can be admitted to a therapeutic community, such as a drug rehabilitation village, to pay a deferred prosecution fee or perform voluntary work, among other treatment options.
So many things to do. Seeing a doctor and taking classes must cost lots of money. I ain't got no money. Is there any support?
Access to addiction treatment is certainly not free. User fee principle, you have to pay a certain amount of medical expenses to get rid of drug addiction. Depending on the course of treatment at each hospital, a completely self-pay program can cost up to 40,000 NT dollars. Of course, the government will also subsidize part of your financial burden to encourage drug addiction recovery. These subsidies will essentially reduce the amount of money you have to pay for addiction treatment. In the end, your actual expenses may be approximately only half of the total cost or even less. Of course, the level of subsidy bases on your attendance and attitude during the session. Please pay great attention to when you have to attend classes, visit hospitals, and report to the district prosecutor's office.
I get money if I behave? I'll definitely do my best.
That is true, but specific rules need to be followed in the process of DPDAT. If you violate these rules, the district prosecutor's office will revoke the deferred prosecution ruling. Mr. Methoadone, you need to be extra aware of these directives. Once the ruling is revoked by the district prosecutor's office, all the efforts you have devoted during the deferred prosecution period will be null and void. You will be investigated, prosecuted, and eventually sentenced to prison. You lose normalcy completely. The reasons for possible revocation are listed as below. 1. You knowingly committed another offense during the period of deferred prosecution. 2. You have committed another crime prior to deferred prosecution and were sentenced to jail during the deferred prosecution session. 3. You are a Category 1 narcotics addict who has not taken methadone for 8 consecutive days. 4. You are a Category 2 narcotics addict and have not attended an outpatient clinic for more than 3 months. 5. You have violated the relevant medication rules for addiction. 6. You have not attended group therapy sessions for more than 3 times. 7. You violate or intimidate judicial officers or hospital staff. 8. Fail to report to the district prosecutor's office at a designated time for urine collection. 9. Other significant violations of the law.
I should really take it seriously. Where can I get more information?
After listening to my presentation, do you better understand addiction treatment as Mr. Methoadone does? Addiction treatment can be beneficial for drug addicts. It's a great way to support your life and restore your health. If you still have further questions, you can also check online or call the Jianghua County Public Health Bureau Substance Abuse Prevention and Rehabilitation Hotline at 0800-770-885. We hope we can help you find your way back to a joyful life. Jianghua District Prosecutor's Office reminds you that there are still questionnaires to be completed after watching this guidance video.